Rumors are that allegedly Porsha was banned from BravoCon this weekend. How true is the rumor? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Porsha was banned from this weekend's BravoCon. How true is that rumor? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more, and here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly Porsha Williams was banned from this weekend's BravoCon. Allegedly, Porsha was uninvited from attending alongside current and former Real Housewives of Atlanta housewives days before the event. One industry insider said that Porsha not being invited to BravoCon is a big sign that Bravo may be done with her in the housewife universe. To see former housewives Cynthia Bailey and Eva there showed a lot of fans who Bravo favors and sees as a network asset, ended the source. Even having Phaedra at BravoCon was a big deal. To have the person who could have single-handedly destroyed the entire franchise invited back over you was a huge slap in the face. So the question is, was Porsha really banned from attending BravoCon? Well, one industry insider said she wasn't banned from BravoCon, she just wasn't needed. The insider continued, Porsha is just in a really awkward place allegedly with the network and producers. Everyone seems to understand her value, but also understands how her value doesn't seem to have a place at the network, ended the source. Furthermore, Porsha is no longer a fan favorite. Polling has continued to show her star power and credibility falling in the housewife universe, added the source. If Porsha was invited on the BravoCon stage, then she will also have to answer some pretty tough questions. Questions that probably would have to have or hold her and Bravo accountable. Something I'm sure her and the network didn't want to deal with, ended the source. So, now what's left is a housewife on the outskirts of the universe, and this could be the final nudge by Bravo to get Porsha completely off the network, but it's hard to tell, continued the source. Rumors are that allegedly the network is still holding out for Porsha if the current season cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta are not producing the drama. However, other sources close to production claim that allegedly that plan is completely off the table. Now, kinfolk, when I was seeing all the videos and tweets and social media posts from BravoCon this weekend, a lot of things struck me as odd. But I think the oddest thing throughout the weekend had to have been the cast of the Real Housewives of Atlanta who were invited to attend BravoCon. And it was odd because of the reason why. It was odd because you had former and current housewives who have ties to the show, but currently doesn't have any current ties or relationships with the network at the moment. So it was a very odd mixture of former housewives, if you ask me, which then made it even more odd and piqued my curiosity why Porsha was not invited. And I found it very hard to understand why she wasn't invited because of this. As you know, right now, Porsha is beginning to premiere on the Ultimate Girls Trip. And it would seem as if if you have Porsha, a former housewife, who's about to be on the Ultimate Girls Trip, that's coming, I think, later this fall, early winter, then you want to have them at BravoCon, I guess, to help promote the show and help promote their appearance on the spinoff. But she just wasn't there. And it was odd because you had Phaedra there, who was on the Ultimate Girls Trip. Now that has ended, so why would she be there? And not Porsha, because Porsha has the Ultimate Girls Trip that's actually coming up. So it left a lot to be desired and a lot of questions left unanswered. And then to add on top of how odd it was that Porsha was the odd former castmate left out, is because you had Eva there. Now, you can argue that Eva is a fan favorite and fans want to see her. And you can also argue that Eva has had a pretty big life after Real Housewives of Atlanta, starring on a couple of her own series over on BET. So her star power, I guess you could say, would justify her being there. However, she just doesn't have any immediate ties to the network that we know of. And so then it goes to lend the question, why would they pick Eva over Porsha, who does have somewhat of a current tie to the network, even though Ultimate Girls Trip is not being produced by the same production company as Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then you start to see those little nuggets of maybe the network and producers are trying to send us a message, or send Porsha a message, that they're no longer in a good place and she may no longer allegedly be needed at the network. That's if you are to believe the rumors and the speculation that she's on the outs with the network and producers. Now, the second part of bravocon and this bravocon rumor that I found very strange is this. You had a combination of individuals who kind of have like this very odd relationship with one another, this very tense relationship with one another. We saw with Vicky and the Housewives of OC. We saw it with Married to Medicine. And so then we saw Phaedra and Candy there at the same time. Now, they weren't necessarily on the same panel, which I guess stopped a lot of tension from being had. However, I think at one point when they did the group scene, or the group panel, I think Phaedra and Candy were both on the same stage. I just haven't seen a video that gave me a wide pan of the stage just yet to confirm that. But it brings me back to the fact that bravocon was served as a place where the housewives could air out their grievances with one another, that the housewives could interact with one another and clear out the air, whether it's off season or whether they are currently on season. So it seems as if this would have been the perfect platform for Porsha to be on, so other castmates could air out their grievances with her, or a platform to where she could clear her name up regarding her relationship with Simon and how his previous marriage to Fallon ended and how she may or may not allegedly had anything to do with it. So when you look at the platform in which bravocon has created, it will only make sense that you would have one of your most controversial housewives on the stage, just in order to add to the excitement and the intensity of the event. So with that being said, the fact that she wasn't on stage, I think it really does send this message. And that message is this. Porsha's brand, as it relates to the network and producers, is a brand that I feel the network has just simply moved away from. And I think they have officially done so. When I talk to my sources in the past about Porsha's relationship with the producers and the network, it's always kind of like this hot and cold, lukewarm type of explanation about or description of their relationship. And my sources always revert back to the fact that allegedly producers are just trying to go and steer themselves in a different way in producing the ladies. Something had to change, come off a season of horrible ratings. And so it seems as if Bravo has finally told Porsha that, you know, her brand of reality TV drama is just not the direction they're going into. Even no matter how interesting it is, no matter how salacious it is, no matter how talked about it is, it seems as if Bravo has made an investment in the new ladies and how they produce drama and produce a series, and have made a conscious decision, it looks like, on the surface, that they're going to move away from that dark, very vindictive type of drama that Porsha's brand, unfortunately, is known for. And so now we see the first clear inclination of that in the public's view. But now, kinfolk, If you are to believe these rumors, and it's all speculation at this point, do you feel like with Porsha not being invited to BravoCon, do you think that is a sign that Bravo is simply ready to move away from Porsha and that the network is done with her completely? Or do you think it just may have just been a coincidence and she just may have just been accidentally looked over and they may have some other promo things in store to bring her back into the universe fold? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.